In this journey across the Philippines, we explore a nation shaped by history, culture, and breathtaking natural beauty. Spread across more than 7,000 islands, the country is home to dramatic landscapes, from remote mountain villages and cliffside homes to emerald jungles and crystal-clear seas. In this documentary, we will discover some of the best and most unforgettable places in the Philippines, where towering mountains, hidden islands, and untouched nature reveal the true wonder of this extraordinary archipelago. Vigan, a quiet city on the western coast of Luzon in the Philippines, carries the echoes of more than 4 centuries of history. Long before colonial powers arrived, this region was already a thriving trading center, where local communities exchanged goods with merchants from China and other parts of Asia. Its strategic location near the Abra River made it an important gateway between the mountains and the sea. In 1572, Spanish explorer Juan de Salcedo reached the area and later founded a settlement that would become known as Villa Fernandina. Under Spanish rule, Vigan grew into a powerful colonial town and administrative center for northern Luzon. Missionaries built churches, and Spanish authorities established government institutions that shaped the region's political and religious life for centuries. During the colonial era, Vigan flourished as a vital trading post connected to the famous Manila, Acapulco galleon trade. Merchants from China, Mexico, Spain, and across Asia passed through its streets, turning the town into a vibrant cultural crossroads. This exchange created a unique society where indigenous, Chinese, and Spanish influences blended into a distinct local identity. Over time, wealthy merchant families built elegant ancestral homes known as Bahay na Bato, combining Asian craftsmanship with European design. The town's layout followed the Spanish grid system, with plazas, churches, and civic buildings forming the heart of the community. Many of these structures still stand today, making Vigan the most intact example of a planned Spanish colonial town in Asia. In 1999, the historic city of Vigan was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, honoring its remarkable preservation and cultural significance. Today, walking through its cobblestone streets feels like stepping back into another century, where every house, plaza, and cathedral tells the story of a city shaped by trade, faith, and centuries of cultural fusion. Puerto Galera lies along the northern coast of Mindoro Island, where mountains descend sharply into the sea. Sheltered by natural harbors and surrounded by lush jungle, this coastal region has long been shaped by both land and water. Its name, meaning Port of Galleons, hints at a history deeply tied to exploration, trade, and the movement of people across the seas. Long before Spanish arrival, Puerto Galera was home to the Mangian people, one of the Philippines' oldest indigenous groups. They lived in harmony with the forests and mountains, relying on farming, fishing, and deep knowledge of the land. Their presence remains an essential part of the area's cultural identity, reminding visitors that this landscape has been inhabited and respected for centuries. During the Spanish colonial era, Puerto Galera became a strategic port for Spanish galleons navigating the waters of the Verde Island Passage. The natural harbor offered protection from storms and pirates, making it an important stop for ships traveling between Manila and other parts of the archipelago. Although it never grew into a major colonial city, its role as a safe refuge gave it lasting historical significance. Nature, however, is Puerto Galera's greatest legacy. The surrounding seas are among the most biodiverse in the world, earning the Verde Island Passage the title of the center of the world's marine biodiversity. Beneath the surface lie vibrant coral reefs, while above, steep hills and waterfalls shape a dramatic tropical landscape that feels both wild and untouched. Today, Puerto Galera is a place where history and nature meet. Quiet beaches, mountain trails, and traditional villages exist alongside small resorts and dive communities. As the sun sets over its calm bays, Puerto Galera stands as a reminder of the Philippines' enduring connection to the sea, where culture, nature, and history continue to flow together. Rising above the clouds, Mt. Pulag is Luzon's highest peak at 2,922 meters. Known for its stunning sea of clouds, the mountain is a haven for hikers and nature lovers. Pine forests, misty slopes, and rare highland flora create a magical atmosphere that feels otherworldly. From the summit, rolling mountains and valleys stretch as far as the eye can see, painting a breathtaking panorama at sunrise. Mt. Pulag is sacred to the indigenous Ibaloy, Kankanaey, and Kalanguya peoples, who honor the mountain with rituals and offerings. The forests are alive with wildlife, including colorful birds, cloud rats, and the rare Philippine deer. Every step along the trail offers a glimpse into the harmony between humans and nature and the enduring traditions that have kept this mountain pristine for centuries. Climbing Mt. Pulag is both a challenge and a journey of wonder. Witnessing the sun rise above the sea of clouds is an unforgettable experience, a moment where the world below disappears into mist. The mountain reminds us of nature's power, beauty, and serenity, inviting travelers to explore, reflect, and connect with one of the Philippines' most majestic landscapes. Manila, the bustling capital of the Philippines, is a city where history and modern life collide. Towering skyscrapers rise alongside centuries-old churches and colonial streets, creating a unique skyline that tells the story of the nation. From the lively markets to the busy bayfront, Manila pulses with energy, color, and life at every corner. Manila is rich in history, shaped by Spanish, American, and Asian influences over hundreds of years. Intramuros, the walled city, stands as a reminder of its colonial past, while Rizal Park honors the nation's heroes. The city is alive with culture, from traditional Filipino festivals and street performances to museums, art galleries, and local cuisine that capture the heart of the Filipino spirit. Beyond its history, Manila is a city of contrasts, where jeepneys and tricycles navigate busy streets and modern malls and offices coexist with historic neighborhoods. Its vibrant energy, colorful streets, and resilient people make Manila more than a capital. It is a living story of the Philippines, a place where past and present meet, and every street has a tale waiting to be discovered. Rising from the emerald waters of Lingayen Gulf, the 100 Islands are a striking testament to the slow but persistent artistry of nature. Formed during the Pleistocene era, these limestone formations were sculpted over millennia by the ceaseless action of wind and waves. Today, they dot the seascape like a scattered constellation, each island unique, some crowned with lush vegetation, others bare and rugged, yet all exuding an aura of timelessness. Local folklore whispers tales of spirits and hidden treasures, imbuing the islands with a mystique that has captivated visitors for generations. Beneath the surface, the waters around the islands teem with life. Coral gardens flourish in sheltered coves, hosting a kaleidoscope of tropical fish, while larger marine creatures patrol the deeper channels. The island's ecosystems are fragile yet remarkably diverse, supporting mangroves, seagrass beds, and migratory birds that find refuge along these rocky outcrops. For centuries, these waters have nourished fishing communities, shaping local culture and sustenance in a delicate balance between human activity and natural abundance. Today, the 100 Islands have become both a sanctuary and a destination, drawing tourists, researchers, and adventurers alike. Visitors explore hidden caves, climb rocky cliffs, or simply drift along quiet shores, marveling at the interplay of sunlight, sea, and stone. Yet conservation efforts remain crucial, as development and human impact threaten the island's delicate equilibrium. In the quiet hush of dawn, as mist rises from the Gulf and the first light glances off limestone cliffs, the 100 Islands stand as a living chronicle, a place where history, geology, and the untamed beauty of the Philippine coast converge in serene harmony. Batangas, a province cradled between the mountains and the sea in southern Luzon, is a land where nature and history intertwine. Dominated by the ever-watchful presence of Taal volcano, the smallest active volcano in the world, its waters ripple across the vast Taal Lake, a tranquil mirror reflecting centuries of geological activity. The landscape tells a story of fire and water, where volcanic eruptions have shaped fertile soil that now nurtures towns and farmlands, while the lake itself provides life and sustenance to generations of communities along its shores. Beneath the waves, Batangas reveals another world. The coastal waters, especially around Anilao, are a kaleidoscope of life. Coral reefs teem with vibrant fish, sea turtles glide through hidden coves, and rare marine species navigate the underwater labyrinth. Divers and scientists alike are drawn here, captivated by the richness of its ecosystems and the delicate balance that exists between human activity and the sea's unyielding rhythms. On land, history and culture are etched into centuries-old churches, ancestral houses, and bustling towns where local traditions thrive. From the sun-drenched beaches of Nasugbu and Laya to the calm serenity of lakeside villages, Batangas is a province of contrasts, where volcanic energy meets the gentle lap of waves, and where every sunrise and sunset seems to paint a new chapter in the story of this extraordinary place. Far to the north of the Philippine archipelago, where the waters of the Pacific meet the South China Sea, lie the Batanes Islands, a rugged, windswept paradise shaped by the relentless forces of nature. Rolling hills and dramatic cliffs rise from the sea, dotted with traditional Ivatan stone houses that have stood for centuries against typhoons and salt-laden winds. Life here moves at a gentler rhythm, attuned to the cycles of the ocean and the land, where every gust of wind and sudden wave carries a story of survival and resilience. The island's landscapes are breathtakingly diverse. Verdant pastures stretch across slopes, meeting sheer cliffs that drop into turquoise waters, while coves and hidden beaches offer glimpses of serenity untouched by modern life. Migratory birds trace the skies, and the surrounding waters teem with fish, supporting a culture deeply connected to the sea. The Ivatan people, known for their sturdy homes and seafaring traditions, have adapted to the harsh yet beautiful environment, preserving a way of life that feels frozen in time. Batanes is not just a place of striking beauty, but a living testament to endurance. Its skies and seas, its winds and stones, all speak of the delicate balance between humans and nature, where every day is a dialogue with the elements. In the quiet moments at dawn, when mist rolls over the hills and waves crash against the cliffs, the islands reveal their timeless story, a story of isolation, strength, and the untamed majesty of the Philippine North. Perched high in the Cordillera Mountains, Baguio rises like a jewel in the clouds, its cool, misty air a striking contrast to the tropical lowlands below. Known as the City of Pines, its rolling hills are draped in towering forests of pine and vibrant flower gardens, creating a landscape both serene and alive with color. The city's altitude and climate have shaped not only its natural beauty, but also the rhythm of life here, where winding roads reveal panoramic views of valleys, mountains, and the ever-changing dance of clouds across the peaks. Beyond its scenic vistas, Baguio is a center of culture and history. Indigenous traditions thrive alongside modern urban life, with markets, craft villages, and historic sites offering glimpses into the region's rich heritage. Seasonal festivals bring the city to life, painting the streets with color, music, and movement, while the surrounding mountains provide a refuge for both wildlife and weary travelers seeking nature's quiet embrace. Baguio is a place where the majesty of the highlands meets human ingenuity, a living portrait of harmony between people and the natural world. Carved into the mountains of Ifugao over 2,000 years ago, the Banaue rice terraces are often called the eighth wonder of the world. These monumental terraces cascade down the hillsides like a living staircase, sculpted entirely by hand using ancient engineering passed through generations. Mist rolls over the terraces at dawn, blurring the line between land and sky, while sunlight paints the carved fields in hues of green and gold, a breathtaking testament to human ingenuity harmonized with nature. But the terraces are more than just a visual marvel. They are a living, breathing ecosystem, sustaining the Ifugao people and preserving centuries of cultural tradition. Water channels, drawn from mountain streams, snake through the terraces, nourishing the rice paddies and supporting local biodiversity. Here, life moves with the seasons, and the rhythms of planting and harvest echo a deep respect for the land. Banaue is a place where history, culture, and natural beauty converge, offering a glimpse into a world where human hands and the earth exist in perfect balance.